Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are on the Ninjago episode known as The Way Back. This is, of course, Ninjago Skybound episode 10, and this episode, believe it or not, actually has one of the darkest moments in all of Ninjago, or at least in my opinion it does. Now, the actual dark part about this episode actually comes in during the final battle, and believe it or not, it is not the whole idea that Nadokon wants to marry Nia, though that is really messed up when you think about it for a long period of time. Instead, the darkest moment of the episode actually comes from Nadokon's magic right here, which, according to Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen, actually ended up killing the ninja, or at least most of them, during this actual battle. According to Tommy Andreasen, during these scenes in which Nadokon encases the ninja in this weird golden-like material, he actually kills the ninja right here. Zane in this instance is actually dead as he falls to the ground motionless. Now, Nadokon, using his power, wishes the ninja still, and I guess in Ninjago that's PG talk for, oh, I wish you were dead, so to speak. Now, during the battle, Nadokon himself actually does this to all of the ninja, except for obviously Jay and Nia, who suffer a different kind of fate. But in the case of Nadokon turning the ninja into those weird golden statues, yes, he's actually killing them here, which makes Nadokon, in my opinion, one of the more ruthless of all of the Ninjago villains. Obviously, with that being said, this is probably the most PG way that you could have done this. As I mentioned earlier, this is not like a tragic death per se, but it is shocking to imagine that during this battle, the ninja actually died, or at least most of them did. In fact, once the episode is all said and done, only Jay is left standing after Nia gets hit with the Tiger Widow Venom and actually does die as well, meaning that Skybound's finale actually took the most amount of lives, in my opinion, out of every Ninjago finale that we have thus far, thus making Skybound possibly one of Ninjago's darkest and most tragic stories throughout the entire history of the series. Now, obviously, with that being said, the ninja did not stay dead for very long, because obviously once Nadokon was actually struck by the venom, his powers were more or less depleted, thus the ninja were allowed to return back to life just in time to witness Nia die, which is also not really the most light thing ever, is it? And some could even argue that maybe the ninja never even died in the first place. I mean, would it really make that much sense to have the ninja come back after only a few seconds of being dead? Then again, if they weren't dead, were they just suffocating inside those golden statues? Were they just suffocating inside the golden coating? No matter what happened though, I believe we can all come to the conclusion that this episode in particular is probably one of Ninjago's darkest to date, which is actually kind of shocking, to be honest. Usually the title of darkest season is reserved for maybe something like Sons of Garmadon, or maybe even other entries in the Oni trilogy, but this right here, I think this takes the cake in terms of one of Ninjago's darkest moments, that's for sure. But obviously, with that being said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Kind of a trivial video for sure, but I figured this could make for a fun discussion to be had down below in the comments. What Ninjago season do you think is the darkest out of all of them? And now that you know this fact about Skybound right here, do you consider this to be one of Ninjago's darkest seasons, or maybe even one of Ninjago's darkest finales? Leave our thoughts down below, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and like I said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.